Hi, Sagittarius, fellow Sagittarians. I'm going to do your reading for October 2018, the entire month. I'm going to do career and love, and then I'm going to do an overall spread for the next 3 to 6 months for you guys. Whatever pops up is what you get, and then you'll get 2 Halloween oracles from Stacey DeMarco. I'm reading from the Tarot Pagan Cats, by the way. If you like what you see, please comment, share, like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. If you want to get a reading with me privately, you can do so by getting a hold of me by any of the links in the description below. They'll work for that. And yeah, hopefully everyone's keeping safe during the hurricane. So we're going to start with money, career, that kind of thing. Hi, Lisa. Lisa's been my champ, sticking it in with me through the whole thing. Alright. That. Yep, there she is. Didn't even tell who it was till you spoke, and I was like, yep, there she is. Okay. That's kind of odd. Let's get another one in for that. That makes sense. Yep. I appreciate it. Not expected, but it makes it fun when you have someone to talk to during. Alright, so I'm doing Sagittarians now because I'm the reader. I can do it any fucking way I want to do it. So I'm doing it all over the map. You don't like it? Go off. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. Fucking hot in here. You need a cigarette. Okay, Sagittarians, let's do this. Okay, so you guys feel like either you've hit rock bottom or you're just not interested. You're getting to this point where your bullshit tolerance has come to a top. It's come to its hilt. And it's kind of obvious by the way I'm talking. So you're ready to move on. And you're ready to make that change. And it seems like it's because of a new opportunity regarding money, that sort of thing. You're ready to finally hit the road, do what you got to do to make life better for you. This is because things have been so off balance, and you feel like you're constantly at a crossroads, constantly on edge, constantly feeling like you're being pulled in different directions, which is silly because you allow that. I do the same thing. So in your past, yeah, this is a lot of problems with money. I think you've had to be really cheap with your money. I know, I'm sure as hell broke. This could have caused a lot of family problems too, or family creating you to have to be cheap, depending. And this is why you're the way you are. You aren't the temperance card anymore upright, you're reversed. Temperance is all about having that balance, that kind of keeping the peace during good times. And we know as Sagittarians, we do not keep the peace during good times. So this is you not being able to find a balance, needing to realize that all things need to be done in moderation. And this is common sense. So in the next few weeks, the High Priestess, you're smart, you're intuitive, you know what you need to do. Now you gotta fucking do it. Do the work, get it done, stop putting it off, and do it. Because you know what you need to do to fix it. There's no excuses. This is the leap of faith that you're in right now. Taking a leap of faith in the right direction. The Fool is gonna go after what they want and make those moves that they need to. You know, the people around you, when it comes to your work and money, you got the Moon reversed. And this is about things for them becoming clear, them having milder problems. It could even be some female health issues, but generally, since we're talking about work, it'd just be about their work problems getting a little bit better for them too. So everybody kind of knowing where it is they need to be. Now, your hopes and dreams, or your hopes and fears, are Two of Pentacles. You want things to stay balanced. Like, I'd like my cat to balance on my lap so that I could stop kind of moving all over the place here, trying to fit him in. Ugh. So you want things in balance because things are off balance. That's kind of obvious. And this is because 3 is a crowd. You're not cheering, you're not celebrating. Something's pissing you off this month. That's setting you on a course of action. And this is setting your fire under your ass, literally. This is your card, the Wand, to make that action that you need to make when it comes to your career or money. So you really need to go for it, since you know what it is you need to do, right? You just need to go for it. Yes. And this is a King of Swords. So don't be malicious or mean about it. Just do you and go at it in an appropriate adult fashion, unlike I am right now. And just do things the right way, the way you know you need to do them. Can I shuffle? No, apparently not. Okay. Okay, so now we're doing love and relationships. Thanks, dude. Needed a snuggle, now he's done. Okay. I like this deck, I really do. I should have gotten my Halloween Oracle. I like it a lot too. And I haven't used it as much. I always forget I have it. Not Halloween Oracle, I mean Halloween Tarot. It's cool. It's like ghosts and imps and pumpkins and what's the other thing? Bats. But it's hard to remember which one's which. Interesting. Ugh. Goddamn hairs everywhere. I saw you. Funny, the card came out twice. Wasn't sure if it was right, so I put it back, and it came right back out again. So for love and relationships. First. So this is about broken promises. Fire signs, well, not fire signs, Sagittarians, wands. You have wands and cups through this whole thing, basically, pretty much. And this is about spats, petty disputes, petty fighting and arguing over stupid shit. And I want to look that back up because there's more than one additional meaning that I wanted. Yeah, it's about blocked progress, delay in an investment when it comes to your relationships, lying or broken promises. So there's been a lot of saying you're going to do and not actually doing it between you or your partner or your partner. And this seems to be because you've put a big emotional investment in things. So you've got the Queen of Chalices. Could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Hold on a second, just putting in my cigarette. So the Queen of Cups is someone who's like emotionally stable, someone who's really caring. It's a mother type, sensitive, nurturing. You just want, this seems to be your issue, that one person cares too much and the other one doesn't. Now, in the past, it was like a delayed start on this relationship, right? So it's something that you wanted to have happen, and it was delayed on you. So anytime you wanted to start something new, it didn't happen. Now, this is strength reversed. This could be to do with the fact that you're weak-willed when it comes to the person you care about. This can also mean health issues that are put in the way, that aren't making you as strong as you can to put in that kind of investment, or they can't put in that kind of investment that they need to. Now, for the next few weeks, it looks like you're going to be the Hanged Man reversed. So you're going to be left there basically stalling, not making the changes that you know you need to make. And yeah, and you're not seeing things clearly. So like you're seeing things in more of a lust perspective, or maybe you're bitter and seeing them that way instead. Excuse me. And you got the Lovers card for right now. Lovers isn't always about love, but in this case it would be. It's about making an important choice for the sake of your love and the sake of your family. It's also about eternal love. So a love that's not going anywhere. Now the people around you got the Hierophant reversed. Usually when the Hierophant is upright, it's about traditional values. It could also mean a pending marriage. But this is being manipulated, used. Someone that's too literal and dogmatic. So they're not looking forward to the future. They're staying stuck where they are right now. So you're looking at things in more of a lust perspective, and they're almost being too literal. So you're both kind of on opposite ends of the spectrum in that sense. Now, this is also them ready to move on. They're about to hit rock bottom in their relationships. So either this is changes that need to be made, or in order for the relationship to work, or people are going to be walking away for the better in the end. And your worry is that this new beginning that you've been wanting is never going to start. It's just continuously being stalled all the time. But for your future Sagittarians, I don't actually know. We're going to look this up. Because normally when the Six of Swords comes up, it's moving away from troubled waters or helping someone else do it, but you got it reversed. So you're going to have time. It's either going to be delays in travel still in the next few weeks, or it's going to be difficulty leaving a bad relationship. And I think for a lot of you, it's going to be that. And this is also, I got another card to clarify since it could be both. And we got the Knave of Pentacles. So this is needing to care for yourself. That you need to work hard, and there's other things getting in the way. So it's going to be basically much more of the same bullshit that you've been going through all along since the relationship started. So you can either make the changes you need to, or stay doing the same thing. And it looks like for the month of October, it's going to be more of the same. So let's do for the next 3 to 6 months, general read, and then we'll do the Halloween Oracle. Another hair. Ugh. Here's another one. Yuck. Swear to God. Okay. Okay, so for the next 3 to 6 months, Sagittarius, we have the Emperor, the Empress reversed. So this is neglecting yourself. Delay in marriage or infertility. So this is you focusing on things other than yourself and things not happening the way you want to because you're not focusing on yourself. You can't have, even in the case of delays in marriage, a proper marriage if you aren't taking care of yourself in the process. So we also got the Two of Swords reversed, which the Two of Swords upright is kind of like trying to find balance at a crossroads. So when it's reversed, it's about being undecided and impulsive, quarreling with loved ones, and lying to someone. So it seems like there's a lot of bullshit holding you back, especially in your relationships. Now this is you taking pride in one's own work. So it seems like you're putting most of your energy towards the relationship and trying to do it right, and it's still just not working out in your favor. In the past, you put out that hard work and you were intending to get that return investment, and you aren't getting it. Now this is someone who is up against a bully, someone who is fighting against the masses, trying to make things positive, like constantly feeling like they're working towards a fight. Now this is making you feel in the next few months, Sagittarians, like you're not that strong, independent woman that takes action like you normally are. Now right now you're feeling like the Chariot reversed, which is all about feeling stalled yet again. This seems to be a theme for everybody, it seems like. not moving forward the way you need to. So it's feeling vulnerable, living aimlessly, living for only pleasure, focus, or delayed trip. So you need to get your wits about you and do what you need to do, or else things are just going to continue to be delayed. And the people around you are in the same boat as you. They're having a delay in starting relationships for whatever reason. They need to get their act together too, with the Ace of Cups reversed. Now your worry is the petty quarreling, more of the same bullshit. You don't want to argue and fight anymore. Now for coming up to your future, it's needing to face the current situation in the next 6 months. You're going to need to face that situation if you actually want things to change. And this is because of child lazy behavior, cutting corners, not doing the real work you need in order to be there. And it takes 2 people to do it. And by the looks of it, there only seems to be 1. So, Sagittarians, we will now do your oracle by Stacey DeMarco. Whether it's work, family, love, whatever, everybody needs to just like, if you want something, go get it. If you don't want it, shit or get off the pot, kind of thing. There's another hair. I can see you. Ugh. Ugh. Hi, babe. Get hungry? Will you eat? Another hair. Oh my lord. I'm gonna scream. Thank you. I hope that it actually shuffled, but I can't do that on my lap. Thank you, Lori. You're such a big help. Okay. That one for sure. Interesting. Ugh, it bugs me. I don't know why. I don't like the looks of it. Alright. So the first card we got Sagittarians, myself included. If I can get to it, is the Veil. The future. Ah, I stole a kiss. The future. There is a misty curtain that divides us all, the veil that this night thins. Transparent the weave becomes, and the future no longer dims. The ancient Celts used to call the time of the longest night of the year Samhain, pronounced Samhain. They believed that there was a misty veil that separated the world of the dead and the living. This is on Halloween, by the way. But on 2 nights of the year, Samhain and Beltane, the shortest night, and the veil would thin. The fineness of the veil meant that the ancestors were closer than ever, and even the gods would be close. This would mean that communications from the dead were more likely to occur, and that divination, where the divine speaks through something, would be more effective. So while using this oracle as the veil lifts, know that other worlds are close. Listen in particular to what messages may come forth around your future. Look to what you want to happen, plan and set intentions. Think big. So this is all about actually making things happen for yourself. Pay attention to what you want and actually manifest them. Your last card, Sagittarians, is Werewolf. Exploring wildness. Luminosity triggers it. A wild moon rises. Pain and blood and fangs, fur and howling wolfen guises. The werewolf is a kind of shapeshifter, but one that has traditionally had little control over his wildness. In a way, an inner battle between the civilization and the wild animal nature fights inside the one body. The vitality, strength, and freedom of the animal versus the reason, control, and intellect of the man. Which one, though, is the dominant force? What is the healthy balance between our animal nature and the one that is wild, free, and connected to nature, and our radically civilized humanness separate from the dominant over nature? The werewolf asks us to consider this balance and to delve into our own ideas of wildness, independence, and custodianship of the planet. When is the last time you spent all day outside? When is the last time you threw your head back and howled at the moon? Do you quash the vitality and curiosity of your body and mind by sitting all day in front of a computer? The werewolf challenges you to weave a balance between nature and your own nature. Interesting. So I guess it's finding that balance and manifesting what you want now. So in the next 6 months, get on it. You gotta leave things in the process. Go for it. Have a great month of October, Sagittarians, and I'll see you next time. Bye.